Hello guys, welcome to the stream once again. So in today's stream we are going to look at how to build a dashboard that is as professional as this. So now there's something that I've noticed in the data analytics ecosystem. I just discovered that it looks kind of difficult for people to be able to come up with something that is as interactive as this. Like there is this misunderstanding that people have about looking professional, and partly it can be associated with years of experience. For instance, you have something that is as cool looking as this. Okay, maybe someone can say it's because I've stayed in the industry for like 3 to 5 to 6 years, etc. But the truth about the matter is you can still see someone that has been doing data analytics for a number of years without being able to come up with something like this. So this is not just the only dashboard, but I'm going to show you should I say a walkthrough, a step by step, the things to consider when considering building specifically a professional looking dashboard. Now I have a couple of tabs that I went ahead to open up. So this is like to give you a tip of an iceberg, what to look out for. Now I used to tell my students, whenever you want to start your analytics journey, just bear in mind that whatsoever you'll be doing, someone else has already done it. So if you are interested in this, looking at these different dashboards, I'm going to include a link to each of them in the video description. So just feel free to come back to the channel to look out for the video and some other external resources that I'll be including. Alright, so now let's get started. So all these dashboards are looking very, very professional. Now what I'm going to say now might sound a little bit counterintuitive, or it might sound like a cliche, something that you have been hearing for a while, but just pay attention to me. Whenever you want to start your data analytics, whenever you want to start analyzing your data, go to the community. I don't know how to emphasize. Don't just sit down and start doing your analysis. Don't just sit down and start building your dashboard. It's just like someone that wants to build a house. You can't just, because you feel like building a house, you go and look for a block and start digging the ground. People looking at you might think you are running mad or something like that. So the same thing is applicable to data analysis. So take notes. Step number 1, look for inspiration. Look at the community. Look for something that is relevant to what you want to build. So for instance, I'm just quickly going to go to a very close friend and a very good assistant. We have someone here that has been so useful, and I should say a greater percentage of us have been using this guy. So that's our dear chat GPT. Alright, so everything that I'll be showing you here is going to be very, very practical. Okay, now look at this. Let's say you want to build a dashboard for an institution. So you can say okay. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so while this is trying to load, now there's something that I want to really emphasize quickly here. Now I said before, no matter the analytics you want to do, someone has already done it. So it's just like you are going to an institution, your lecturer is going to give you what is expected of you. So it's now left for you to follow that pattern. The same thing is applicable in life, data analysis and several other things. Okay, so we have a university dashboard. So you have a top navigation bar, a left side bar menu, you have a main dashboard widget, then you have a right panel. Now let me see if I'm going to see something that is very close. Okay, so each of these dashboards, they have a title, so let's just go through them one after the other. You see that everything here looks very professional. So this is zoomchat.com. This is where a lot of enthusiasts share their work for people to collaborate, look at it and give a feedback and also get inspiration from. So this is Power BI banking dashboard. This is a banking dashboard, and this guy here is a sales customer profile report, and this guy here, this is Power BI CRM dashboard, and this is the name of the person that did the dashboard. Alright, so now comparing with what we have here, this is a university dashboard. Okay, let's see if we can have something that is very close. Okay, we have market research, mobile game analysis. Okay, that is for game enthusiasts. I think that's something that I have a bit of passion for. I will be looking at something like this soon. So if you are interested in contents like this, especially analytics and machine learning, thing that has to do with drawing insight and how to monetize what you have already learned, I think you should always be active in the channel and see much content will be coming up more often from now. So you have financial analysis and done by Iris Mejuto Krego. Please, if I'm wrong, pardon me, I will do better next time. This is a Nigerian. Taiwo. Email communication analysis report. Okay, it's quite unfortunate that we have not seen something that has to do with a university or a school dashboard, but let's take a look at this guy. Alright, so okay, yeah, I think this better. So you have Power BI financial analysis dashboard by Iris. Alright, so first of all, the recommendation that we have here is you start with a top navigation bar. Take notes, top navigation bar. Now this is extremely important. This guy here, although particularly this is not like a top navigation. Now the navigation in this dashboard here is implemented in the sidebar, but this is what I want you to note. The top bar of your dashboard should contain the title of your dashboard. Like when someone looks at your dashboard, most likely the person's eye is going to go to the top, should I say the top of your dashboard. So if the person goes there and the person has no idea of what you are doing, automatically he has rated down your analysis. And navigation is extremely important. What is the essence of a dashboard? The essence of a dashboard is to give you a quick overview of the total insights generated from a data set, and this is irrespective of how cumbersome the database or the data set is. Now when I talk about a data set, it can be a data that is generated from activities on a social media platform. It can be as a result of sales that is being done by a company. It can be as a result of data that is imputed into a database of a company. So wherever you are getting your data set from, when you are building a dashboard, it should give someone a quick insight into everything that the data is saying. And take note, your data actually speaks, but it's not everyone that can understand the language of your data. So as a data analyst, you should be able to understand the language of the data and interpret that language and make it very clear to a layman. So, and that is the essence of a dashboard, and the main emphasis of a dashboard is clarity. It should be very clear and simple for anybody to understand. So this is overview. You have here revenue. So I don't know how interactive this dashboard is, but I'm going to give a trial here. Let me open this in a new tab and see if we can play around this dashboard. So while that is loading, let me do some explanations with respect to what we have here. Okay, so now if I zoom in, I hope that you are seeing my screen. So here you have revenue, you have expenses, you have gross profit, you have EBIT, then you have net profits. Now this dashboard that you are seeing here, what you are seeing at the top of this dashboard is known as your KPI. Now what is your KPI? KPI stands for key performance indices, which means it is like a sum total of everything that is bundled out of the data set. So that no matter the adjustments you are going to make, your KPI covers everything in the data set. It's just like saying you have a data set that ranges from 2010 to 2025. You get the total, the sum of all the cells that were made between that period of time. Now pulling everything together gives you the KPI. So revenue here has to do with the total income that was generated. Expenses has to do with expenses, what was spent during the process of running this guy. And you have gross profit, which should be the revenue, and hopefully get subtracting this and some other calculations there to give you the gross profit over still that period of time. And yeah, so let's see if we have this guy here. Can we interact with this dashboard? Let's give it a try. Interact. Okay, beautiful. I think I love what I'm seeing here. So for those of you that are interested, I'm going to include the link to each of these sample dashboard in the link below. So please, if you are coming to this channel for the first time, please do well to subscribe to the channel so that it will help us to do more content like this. So and outside the total analysis that will be done here, I fell in love with dashboard, building dashboard, particularly when I was doing my studies on or about this stream. Alright, so the key takeaway I want you to get from this stream is that when you are starting your analysis, look for inspiration. When you are starting your analysis, when you want to build your dashboard, look for templates. Don't build from scratch, and make sure that the top of your dashboard carries the title of your dashboard, and try to be as clear as possible and eliminate every unnecessary details. So this is where I'm going to end this stream for today. From here, so hopefully that I'm going to see you in the next stream. So that's being said, It was great having you. So till our next stream, thank you for joining. See you later.